Hello, all dear students. Welcome to Bridge course for cell biology. In past video, we talked about prokaryotic cell. As I told you, all living beings are categorized into three types: prokaryotic cell, eukaryotic cell, and mesokaryotic cell. And in the last video, we got a detailed information about the prokaryotic cell and bacteria. So before starting new topic here, you all are able to understand. If I ask you question, what are the example of prokaryotic cell? So at any time, you should give me response immediately, sir. The examples of prokaryotic cell is that all types of bacteria. Okay. So let us start another topic from cell biology, that is eukaryotic cell. First of all, before understanding the structure of eukaryotic cell, you should know, if I use term eukaryotic cell, so easily in your mind some pictures of examples of eukaryotic cell sparkly arose. Means like eukaryotic cell example, sir, humans, cat, plants are the examples of eukaryotic cell. But I ask you, think as a biologist in a philosophical mind. In this planet, what are the example of eukaryotic cell? If I ask you this question, so your answer should be, sir, example of eukaryotic cell is that except bacteria and dinoflagellates, all living beings are eukaryotes. Except bacteria and dinoflagellates, all living beings are eukaryotes. This should be your answer. So in human, in plants, in some unicellular eukaryotes, eukaryotes means, that is, means advanced type of nucleus is present, means very simple, nucleus is well defined inside it, means presence of nucleus is the unique and characteristic properties of eukaryotic cell, no doubt. So what is the typical structure of eukaryotic cell? Means eukaryotic cell, before starting this, you should know this eukaryotic cell again divided into two type: unicellular, multicellular, right? Multicellular, in other way you can also uh, categorize animal, because you are a zoologist, so that uh, I like to explain here: protozoa, parazoa, and then after metazoa. This is the categories on the basis of cell. In protozoa, unicellular eukaryotic is present. In a parazoa, multicellular but without tissue formation is present. Example is that phylum Porifera. And in a metazoa, multicellular but advanced body plan, means presence of tissue grade of organization, organ grade of organization, organ system grade of organization is present. Such all complex living being, complex animal included in metazoa. We will discuss in our main course syllabus. So here, what is the structure of eukaryotic cell? Some important points I explain here for your memorization, and you all can easily remember these all things. So eukaryotic cell consists of, regarding its structure, is divided into three categories. First one is that cell layer. Second, cytoplasm. Third, nucleus. Understand? In the cell layer, two membrane is present: cell wall and then after plasma membrane. So cell wall is the outermost layer which is present only in plant cell, and it is absent in animal cell, no doubt. It is very simple. So cell wall is made up of by cellulose in plant, and it is also rigid layer who protect intracytoplasmic environment in a plant cell from the extracellular one. But in animal cell, cell wall is absent, so that plasma membrane is the outermost layer, and plasma membrane is called as a universal membrane. It assigned different name. It is also called as biological membrane. It is also called as trilaminar membrane, etc., etc. Okay. Nageli and Kramer first of all coined the term plasma membrane, and it is popularly known by Lerner. And what is the composition of plasma membrane? As I said, it is a universal membrane, so that composition is also same in every cell. It consists of lipid, protein, and trace amount of carbohydrate. Fluid mosaic model by Singer and Nicholson, who explain the structure of plasma membrane in detail. After that, cytoplasm. The cytoplasm, again, the ground substance of eukaryotes, and it is called as physical basis of life. And it provide a surface area or medium to carry out various biochemical reaction, no doubt. Okay, but very well, one thing, this eukaryotic cell is called as the complex cell. If we compare with the prokaryotic cell, the size of prokaryotic cell is very small, and eukaryotic cell is 10 times greater than prokaryotic cell. Why? Means you can say here, na, it is a complex cell. So why it become a complex? Due to presence of cell organelles. And these cell organelles can be defined here. It is a department of cell to perform the specific function. Like जैसे आपको समझ में आया होगा कि एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट रहता है, उस डिस्ट्रिक्ट में तहसील भी आते हैं, उसमें विलेजेस भी आते हैं, तो हर एक के डिपार्टमेंट रहते हैं ना। जैसे डिस्ट्रिक्ट का है तो जिलाधिकारी रहता है, बराबर है। तहसील में है तो तहसीलदार रहता है, नगर परिषद में है तो उसमें नगराध्यक्ष या नगराध्यक्षा रहते हैं। आप समझ सकते हो मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ। तो हर एक का क्या है, वो काम दिया है। Like this, whatever the cell organelles are present inside that cell, every cell organelle has its own specific function. Like if cell want to synthesize ATP, mitochondria is present. In plant cell, for photosynthesis, chloroplast is present. If some basic organic compound want to synthesize by cell, like carbohydrate, lipid, and protein, so that endoplasmic reticulum is there. But endoplasmic reticulum produces only its raw material. So to modify such a material, Golgi complex is there. You can understand, na? Means if a cell want to transport carbohydrate in the particular target site, then Golgi complex doing this work. Understand? Another one, what is the skeletal of cell? So that cytoskeleton is present. Understand? Some in a plant cell, vacuoles are present. In animal cell, in unicellular animal cell, it is present, but in complex animal cell, it is not a compulsory present. If वहाँ पे कुछ अगर काम है, एक्सक्रीशन करना है, तो ही वैक्यूल्स तैयार होते हैं, ये भी है। मीन्स centrosome, another cell organelle. This centrosome, it produces spindle fiber. At the time of separation of chromosome, you learn in a cell division, might be in the 11th class. So that what is the important conclusion, and what you all should remember one thing, what is mean by cell organelle? So cell organelle means it is the compartment, it is the department of cell to perform the specific function. This is the one thing you should remember. Second, this all cell organelle is divided into mainly two types: membranous cell organelle and non-membranous cell organelle. Membranous cell organelle means what? Which has a membrane, and non-membranous means which lack a membrane. Again, membranous cell organelle is divided into two types: double membrane bound and single membrane bound. Actually, there are three double membrane bound cell organelle. One, mitochondria; second, chloroplast; and third, nucleus. In the typical structure of eukaryotic cell, yes, nucleus is a main cell organelle, but nucleus is a controlling center, but it is also called as a cell organelle. Single membrane bound cell organelle, approximately there are 7 single membrane bound cell organelle. They are endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, lysosome, vacuole, spirosome, glyoxysome, peroxisome, etc., etc. So this another thing. Second thing, you all also should remember, which is important in a future topic. After that, nucleus, which is called as the controlling center, and it is a double membrane bound cell organelle, and it is called as the autonomous cell organelle. It has some pores that is called nuclear pore, and the function of nuclear pore complex is that it help in a nucleocytoplasmic exchange. मीन्स अगर न्यूक्लियस में से कुछ भेजना है साइटोप्लाज्म में तो वो न्यूक्लियर पोर कॉम्प्लेक्स से ही जाएगा, या साइटोप्लाज्म से न्यूक्लियस में कुछ भेजना है तो न्यूक्लियर पोर कॉम्प्लेक्स से ही जाएगा. मीन्स इन वन लाइन it help in nucleocytoplasmic exchange, and the fluid which is present in the nucleus, that is called as nucleoplasm. Another comparative study you can remember here, the pH of cytoplasm and nucleoplasm is different. The pH of cytoplasm is a neutral, but the pH of nucleoplasm is slightly acidic. Why this has happened? Due to presence of nucleic acid. DNA and RNA are the nucleic acid, na? So more concentration of nucleic acid is present in nucleoplasm. That's why its pH is slightly acidic. This is the important thing. So what? This is the structure of eukaryotic cell. This is the typical structure of eukaryotic cell. In the next slide, we can understand another thing, difference between plant cell and animal cell. So some points here I can explain. You know, two complex living being of this blue planet is that plants and animal. So look at the diagram. Uh, you can easily understand animal cell and plant cell. So on the basis of some points we can differentiate here. First is that in a plant cell, cell wall is present, in animal cell it is absent. Second, in plant cell plasma membrane is the second layer, and in animal cell plasma membrane is the outermost layer. Third one is that in plant cell vacuoles occupy central position, means it occupy 90% area of the cytoplasm, and in animal cell I told you very microscopic size vacuoles are present. It is not compulsory present, it may be present, may not be present, depend on the functional abilities of that cell, animal cell, huh? But in plant cell, yeah, vacuoles is the unique feature. Understand? Fourth difference is that in plant cell chloroplast cell organ is present, in animal cell chloroplast cell organ is absent. Fifth difference is that in animal cell, centriole is present for the formation of spindle fiber, but in plant cell, centriole is absent. So what type of structure is present? You know, cytoskeleton, where microtubule filament is present, who produce spindle fiber for the separation of chromosome during cell division. Understand? So that these are some basic point. On the basis of that, you can differentiate animal cell and plant cell very well. So this is about difference between plant cell and animal cell. In the next slide, we'll discuss about the mesokaryotic cell. Understand? I told you mesokaryotic cell is called as the connecting link between the prokaryotic cell because uh, in the course of evolution, when prokaryotic cells were evolved, and on the changing parameter of nature, eukaryotic cells were evolved, and at the time of this transformation some intermediate link uh, was produced, and that was what arrival of mesokaryotic cell. And why it is called as the connecting link between the prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell? Very simple, because it show the characteristic of prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. What are the examples of mesokaryotic cell? That is dinoflagellates, which is called as marine algae and the chief producer of marine ecosystem, right? So what are the eukaryotic characters are present in the dinoflagellates in mesokaryotic cell? DNA is a present, short DNA, but histone protein is not present, and nucleus is present. So that presence of DNA, short DNA, is the characteristic features of prokaryotic cell, and absence of histone protein This is the characteristic features of mesokaryotic cell, and presence of nucleus is the characteristic features of eukaryotic cell. You can understand, right? That's why it is called as here. Write some statement. You can read it properly. What the nucleus in larger in size and has been named as a mesokaryon by Dodge. Dodge ने actually ये first of all coin किया है. It is called as the intermediate between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. You can see this. And mitotic spindle are also not formed, so that endomitosis type of division takes place. uh, Unlike means like dinoflagellates, there are certain algae, that is gymnodinium, peridinium, are the examples of mesokaryotic cell. Understand? So in this way, at the end we can conclude here. And यहाँ पे हम लोग सेल बायोलॉजी का बेसिक फिनिश किए हैं, जो हम लोगों को ब्रिज तैयार करने में बहुत ही आसानी हो जाएंगी. Every aspect we cannot explain in slide video, but in a future classes, in a theory classes, if you will get any queries or any confusion on this topic, I will definitely explain these all facts. Okay, but at the end you can conclude here. Three types of cells are known. They are prokaryotic, eukaryotic, mesokaryotic, and you should know the examples of these all three type of cell. Understand? In the next video we will discuss about chordate, which is the important type, and where you all can be easily strong in a concept of classification by understanding the theory of chordate. Thank you so much. Have a great day. See you soon.